Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be seeding some new grass out here along one side of our lane. Here's a look at the lane. You might remember these autumn blaze maples going in, and they're coloring up beautifully so far. We've enjoyed them so much. Now this side is the side we're going to tackle. It might be a little bit late, but we're going to try it anyway. We haven't reached freezing temperatures yet, so I think we've got enough heat units left in the ground to possibly get a fairly decent stand of grass seed going. And if we don't, we don't. Grass seed is pretty easy to come by, so we just figured, even though we didn't get to this project as soon as we hoped to, like, don't you think we're kind of shooting for, like, the Aaron's out here with me. We were shooting for the beginning of October. Yeah. Ish, and now we're toward the middle of October, but it's still really nice. Like, we're out here in the sun. It's beautiful. It's warm.
I'm a little warm, yeah.
So, I mean, you may as well give it a shot. If we get even half of it going this fall, some of it may still come up in the spring, and then we'll just fill in the spring, and at least we'll have it kind of started. It'll kind of feel nice. So let me show you what we're going to use, because we're actually not just applying grass seed. We're going to be applying a fertilizer and some soil amendments. All right, so the first thing that we're going to apply is the soil acidifier. This is to help lower our soil pH, and the ingredients in this are gypsum and elemental sulfur, which elemental sulfur sticks around in the ground for a lot longer than some of your other things, like aluminum sulfate, right? That one's kind of more of a quick shot.
I think so, yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, it can help correct problems, but like for long term, this is what we're trying to attack our high pH problem with. So we're going to spread some of this first. And really that's to benefit both the grass and the trees. Maples, the only thing we deal with in our area with maples is chlorosis. So if we attack it right from the very beginning, I think we'll be better off. In fact, when we planted these maples, we used sulfur, or the soil acidifier and biotome. The next thing we're going to put down after the soil acidifier is this lawn starter, which is a high phosphorus mix. Yeah, so it promotes like really fast root development. And anything that says that, I'm like, use it. Anything that says biotone, I love it. So that'll be round 2 with the spreader. And then this right here is round 3. This is the grass seed. Let me find the tag. This is what we use in our area. So this is my parents' garden center right here. Okay, Kentucky bluegrass and perennial rye blend. It's beautiful. There's Russell. Hey, buddy.
Can you show them what it looks like?
Yeah. Anyway, we figured out that we need 52 pounds of this grass seed to cover the amount of area that we're seeding over here. We're also seeding our neighbor's little patch on the end. We're kind of just all doing it almost as if it's our own. Jeez, I couldn't get that out. Anyway, we went ahead and picked up 2 50-pound bags because we'll seed at the normal rate today, and then I'm sure we'll have to fill in the spring. Yeah, do you have a cutter out here? I can cut it open for you. No. Do you have a pair of Felcos in there? Oh, look at that. Would you like me to try?
Sure.
It usually takes me 2 tries.
That's not a 50-pound bag.
Yes, it is. Net weight 50 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, grass seed's so very lofty.
Well, but 50 pounds is 50 pounds.
Well, which weighs more, 50 pounds of feathers or 50 pounds of what?
Bricks.
Lead or bricks? Yeah, so that's how it opens right there. Look at that. I used to get in trouble for cutting the bags open and not doing it the right way. It just feels like it's less because the bag is so huge, probably. That's what I meant. So we're actually going to be using the lawn tractor with the spreader on the back. Let's run over there. And Aaron is going to be the hopper filler today, so I don't have to lift any bags. This is how you determine like how much you want spread right here. So it'll be different based on the rate on the back of the bags. Each bag usually has a rate that you need to set it for, too. Like I can't speak today. So we'll do that. Do you want to drive the first round of stuff around?
Sure.
Or do you want to hook the spreader up to the gator? Do we do that, or is it too wider?
Yeah, it's too hard to turn.
Okay. I don't know. You just tell me what you want me to do.
Okay.
I'm just helper here. I also kind of wanted to explain this before you turn that on, Aaron. This area right here by the pavement. We actually had some excavation done out here because when they put in the pavement, of course, they had like this underlayer of road mix gravel, and it went out quite significantly, like a couple feet, right? So we had Chad, who does all of our excavating and stuff. He came in and he scraped all of that gravel away and brought in topsoil so that it's pure soil all the way to the pavement, because we want the grass to be a super straight, tidy line. That's what we're hoping anyway, and we felt like the grass wouldn't grow very nice on that gravelly layer. And we do realize that this area slopes, and that's okay. We've leveled it out as best we can. In fact, Paul is down there all the way at the end. He's got a rake and he's kind of smoothing out some rough patches. But this area has been worked. Like, it's been thoroughly, like, it wasn't like tilled, but kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
A lot of new soil was brought in.
Yeah, a lot of new soil was brought in and leveled out. It's been pretty powdery up to this point. In fact, we have been running the sprinklers a little bit just to settle everything down. So I think that this is like the best prepared area I've ever seeded grass on before. So I'm really hoping for the best. So we've actually moved our estate planters, the big black ones that we had up here. There was one on either side. They've both been cleaned out and they're actually just chilling behind the barn until we decide where we want to put them. But that was in preparation for the fence removal up here, and the electrical lines are going underground hopefully next week. So we had to get them out of the way. We're also moving the dumpster. I don't think we've mentioned that, have we? So the dumpster's moving from here all the way to the other side of the property, so we don't see that on the entryway. And then I think we're going to get rid of the raised bed as well. Kind of like create a really nice flower bed right here. Look better than all that, don't you think?
Apply 12 pounds per 100 square feet.
Oh geez.
Yeah, so like we're not even gonna get close.
No. How many can you fit in here? Like 3 bags maybe? Yeah.
I'm gonna put 4 bags on this space, and that's probably like a fourth of what we need, or less.
Is that all we had on
Yeah.
hand?
I asked your dad to order us another pallet.
A full pallet?
Yeah.
I guess we'll need it, huh? Gosh, it's like hot out here right now. Oh, can you fit them all?
Yep.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing out here, Aaron. I'm just going to like sit back and
You're always good at that.
just sit back and chill. So Aaron's already way down there spreading the soil acidifier. I went out into the garden to check on things. Check this out. I could win some kind of prize. This zucchini is huge. The chickens are going to be so happy. Soil acidifier done. What was going on with the hopper?
Oh, I didn't quite have it coming out fast enough.
Oh, gotcha.
So I just adjusted it.
Gotcha. Well,
That's
that's
a lot
good.
of space.
It is.
I
It is
really
a lot.
needed to put like 3 times that amount.
Well, I think it's a good start. It's better than nothing. And how
You wanna
much?
drive the next one?
Sure. Do you know the seeding rate on this one, or not seeding? What the heck?
We figured it out that we wanted 4 bags. I already did the math.
All right, so we've got the soil acidifier and the lawn starter food on the ground. It's all been applied. So now we are going to apply the grass seed. Now, are you planning to rake the grass seed a bit, or are you just wanting?
Probably.
Yeah,
We'll probably rake it in just a little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not too worried about it.
Are you gonna do it?
Raking?
Yeah. I'm just wondering who's gonna do the raking. That's all.
Well, I don't know. Somebody will do it.
Somebody will
can
do
you,
it.
oh, it is closed.
When you need 52 pounds, you may as well buy the 2 full bag, not the 1 bag plus 2 pounds. We'll need it. Oh, I like the feeling of it a lot. It's really nice. See, if it were me, this is how I would spread the grass seed in this whole area. Like, I would get a handful. Yep, that's how I do it the whole way. I'd just get myself like a satchel full of seed.
Since this is really fine, I'm going to lower the number here.
Okay, so we had it set on 8 or 9?
Yeah, I'm just going to put it at like a 4. This is all kind of just guesstimating.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not that big a deal.
No, it is what it is.
You don't want to overseed.
Well,
You don't want to
why not?
underseed, but you can kind of eyeball it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll drive then, and do you want to just watch and see if it's coming out
Yeah.
good enough? Okay. Go. Is it coming out? All right, we got all the seed down, so I think we're gonna run to the barn and grab a couple of leaf rakes, like some big leaf rakes, so we can just slightly rough up the surface a little bit. You don't really have to cover grass seed, but it's a lot easier to keep it moist if it's just slightly underneath the soil. So we'll just rough it up a bit, and then we're gonna start running the sprinklers. Oh, I'm going as fast as I can. Yeah, here we go. Couple of those rakes up there. Not the little one. These two should do the trick. All right, we've got it all lightly raked. So Aaron's connecting to the sprinkler thing, node. Is that what it's called?
It's called centralis.
Centralis.
It's actually in its current form, it's the worst.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the only one of its kind though, right? Where you can connect to your...
I don't know about only one of its kind, but it does a lot, but not yet.
Gotcha.
It's like they need to push some updates or something to it. But.
So at this point, the most important thing once we water this grass seed is to keep it moist and not let it dry out. And that's why fall, maybe a little bit earlier in the fall, but fall is just a really good time to put grass seed down because it's getting a lot cooler at night and it's a lot less watering because it just stays moist a little bit longer. It's a bit breezy today. So we'll turn the sprinklers on. We'll probably come out and check them tonight, but oh, here they go. We'll probably have to run them 3 times a day just for a short amount of time, for a little while, and then we'll start backing off from there. The landscaper that we had work on the irrigation system here installed these sprinklers that have kind of the fingers. He said that they work way better in wind, which he knew. He knows about our wind here, and he knew we were going to be sprinkling this way, and the wind usually travels this way. So I think it's going to be good. It does overlap the lane just a little bit, so like we've tested it thorough enough to know that the coverage is really good. And he suggested that we put the sprinklers on that side rather than up against the lane because, you know, when we get snow and stuff in the wintertime, we wouldn't be able to see where those sprinklers were and we might possibly run over them and deal with a bunch of breakage in the spring. And that's no good.
That's why that no work.
I'm gonna get a close up on this sprinkler here. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to walk through the sprinkler water. Go. So this is how this sprinkler operates. I'm getting totally wet right now. Oh, I'm just packing it down. No big deal. So I think what we're gonna do to start is run the system for 20 minutes, 4 times a day. And we'll just gauge how much water is coming out. If that's too much, we can back off. We can go to, you know, a little bit longer, 3 times a day or whatever the case may be. If it's a little windier one day, we can add an extra, like have it go 1 extra time. So it's just one of those things. There's no hard and fast way to set something like this. You just have to kind of watch it and hope for the best. So anyway, I'm hoping for the best with this grass seed. It feels good to have it down, even if it's not like, you know, prime time to do it, because I feel like either time of year we would seed grass, either fall or spring, we would most likely need to probably do a little patchwork. We are going to be dealing some broadleaf weeds in here. I know we're going to be dealing with bindweed for sure, because this ground was it was just left to its own like wild state for so long that we are going to have, and we've worked it up and brought new soil in, so we'll have weed seeds. There are weed seeds in there that we will be needing to battle as well. So it'll just be a little bit of a process, but I'm so excited to have at least one patch of green out here. I think it's going to look so amazing. I think it'll offset the trees beautifully. I'm just really excited about it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. There we go. That'll get you to eat your zucchini. Talk about spoiled chickens. Oh.